Bitcoin is crashing, Ethereum is struggling, whales are moving billions of dollars, and institutions may already be preparing for the next massive crypto move. Welcome back to Cryptole Daily, your daily source for the biggest crypto news, whale activity, market analysis, and future predictions. Today's episode is massive. We're covering Bitcoin panic selling, ETF outflows, Ethereum's growing pressure, Solana volatility, XRP optimism, India's crypto expansion, and what smart money may already be planning next. Watch till the end because today's market could decide the next major direction for crypto. Let's begin. Bitcoin is once again under heavy pressure as billions reportedly exited Bitcoin ETFs. Now this matters because ETFs changed crypto forever. For years, crypto was mostly driven by retail investors. But now, Wall Street is involved, institutions, hedge funds, traditional finance giants, and when ETF inflows increase, Bitcoin usually gains momentum rapidly. But recently, money has been flowing out, and markets hate uncertainty. That's why fear is spreading quickly across crypto communities. Some traders believe this is only a temporary correction. Others fear a larger crash could happen if Bitcoin loses key support levels. But experienced investors understand something important. Crypto markets often create maximum fear right before major reversals. This has happened many times before. Now, nothing is guaranteed, but historically, periods of extreme fear have often created major long-term opportunities. Meanwhile, Ethereum continues facing strong competition. Solana, Layer 2 ecosystems, and faster blockchains are all fighting aggressively for users and developers. However, Ethereum still dominates many critical areas, including DeFi, smart contracts, and institutional blockchain infrastructure. That's why many institutions still trust Ethereum long-term, despite weak recent price action. Now let's talk about Solana. Solana remains one of the hottest ecosystems in crypto because of fast transactions, low fees, and explosive meme coin activity. Whenever meme coin mania returns, Solana usually becomes the center of attention, but volatility remains extremely dangerous. When markets rise, Solana can explode upward, but during corrections, losses can become brutal. That's why emotional trading destroys many beginners. XRP is also back in headlines again. There's growing optimism around future institutional adoption and ETF-related speculation. Ripple continues expanding its payment-focused blockchain systems globally. Supporters believe XRP could benefit massively if regulations become clearer in the future. But critics still question long-term decentralization concerns. And that's why XRP remains one of the most debated cryptocurrencies in the world. Now here's a huge update for Indian crypto users. Global exchanges continue increasing focus on India. And easier INR integration systems could make crypto onboarding much smoother for millions of users. India remains one of the fastest growing crypto adoption markets on Earth. Young investors, developers, and digital entrepreneurs continue entering crypto aggressively despite uncertainty. So what happens next? Honestly, nobody knows with certainty. But smart investors are watching four major things very closely: ETF flows, global liquidity, regulations, and market psychology. Because crypto is driven heavily by emotion, fear spreads quickly, greed spreads quickly, and narratives move markets faster than almost anything else. So the big question is this: is this only a temporary correction before the next massive bull run? Or are we entering another difficult phase for crypto? Comment below and tell us what you think. And also tell us, which cryptocurrency are you watching most closely right now? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, or meme coins? If you enjoyed this deep crypto breakdown, subscribe to Cryptole Daily, turn on notifications, and stay ahead of the market. Because in crypto, one day can change everything. Thanks for watching Cryptole Daily, and we'll see you in the next update.